Have you ever looked at a plain pumpkin and wondered how people turn it into amazing Halloween art? Every October, neighborhoods glow with carved pumpkins showing spooky faces, funny expressions, movie characters, magical scenes, and creative designs that instantly grab attention. Pumpkin carving is more than a Halloween activity. It is a tradition that brings families, friends, and creative minds together. In today's video, we are diving deep into pumpkin carving suggestions that can help beginners and advanced carvers create unforgettable pumpkins this season. From simple smiling faces to cinematic masterpieces, this guide will give you ideas, carving strategies, safety tips, lighting suggestions, and creative inspiration to make your pumpkin stand out. Before carving anything, choosing the right pumpkin matters more than most people realize. A tall pumpkin gives you more vertical space for portraits or stacked designs. A round pumpkin works well for classic jack-o'-lantern faces. Smaller pumpkins are perfect for cute decorations or table centerpieces. When selecting a pumpkin, look for one with a flat base so it stays stable while carving. Also, check the skin carefully. Avoid pumpkins with soft spots, cuts, or mold because they spoil faster. A sturdy stem is another sign the pumpkin is fresh and healthy. Now let's talk about beginner-friendly carving ideas. If this is your first time carving, do not start with highly detailed artwork. Simple designs often look the best at night because candlelight highlights bold shapes more clearly. One classic idea is the traditional triangle-eyed jack-o'-lantern. You can experiment with different mouth shapes to create emotions like happiness, surprise, anger, or mischief. Another beginner suggestion is using circles instead of sharp triangles because rounded cuts are easier to make smoothly. Animal-themed pumpkins are also fantastic for beginners. Cat faces, owls, bats, foxes, and spiders can be created with simple outlines and still look incredibly effective once lit from inside. If you want something funny instead of spooky, try carving giant cartoon eyes with a silly smile. Some people even carve pumpkins that appear shocked or confused, which makes visitors laugh immediately. For people who love elegant decorations instead of scary ones, floral carving ideas are becoming very popular. You can carve roses, vines, leaves, or symmetrical geometric patterns into the surface. Instead of cutting completely through the pumpkin, you can shave away only the outer skin. This technique creates a glowing effect that looks sophisticated and artistic. Many professional pumpkin artists combine deep carving with surface etching to create incredible depth and detail. Movie-inspired pumpkins are another huge trend every Halloween season. Fans often carve characters from horror movies, superhero films, fantasy stories, and animated classics. Popular suggestions include witches, ghosts, dragons, skeletons, vampires, zombies, and iconic masked villains. If you are creating a movie-themed pumpkin, print a stencil first. Tape the stencil onto the pumpkin and trace the design using a pin or thumbtack before carving. This keeps proportions accurate and reduces mistakes. Another creative direction is food-inspired pumpkin carving. Imagine carving a pumpkin to look like a cheeseburger monster, a melting ice cream cone, or a giant slice of pizza. These humorous designs are excellent conversation starters at parties. Some people even use additional vegetables like carrots, olives, peppers, or potatoes to decorate the pumpkin after carving. Combining carving with external decorations can produce truly unique results. Now let's explore lighting suggestions because lighting changes everything. Most people use candles, but battery-powered LED lights are often safer and last longer. Warm yellow lighting creates a classic Halloween glow, while color-changing LEDs can make your pumpkin look magical or futuristic. Red lights create an intense horror atmosphere. Blue lighting gives the pumpkin a mysterious, icy feeling. Green lighting works especially well for monster or alien-themed designs. Placement also matters. A beautifully carved pumpkin loses impact if it is hidden in darkness or placed awkwardly. Try grouping pumpkins of different sizes together near doorways, staircases, windows, or garden paths. Multiple pumpkins with coordinated themes can create a cinematic Halloween display. For example, you can make one pumpkin look happy, another terrified, and another angry to create a storytelling effect. If you want advanced carving suggestions, portrait pumpkins are among the most impressive choices. These carvings often feature celebrities, fictional characters, musicians, or family members. Portrait carving requires patience because you are not simply cutting holes. Instead, artists shave different depths into the pumpkin to create shadows and highlights. The final result can look almost like a glowing photograph. Landscape scenes are another advanced idea. Some artists carve haunted houses, forests, graveyards, moons, flying witches, or entire Halloween villages into the pumpkin. This style works best on large pumpkins because detailed scenery needs more surface area. Layered carving techniques help create distance and perspective within the design. A rising trend is interactive pumpkins. These are pumpkins designed with moving parts, smoke machines, sound effects, or hidden projectors. For example, you could place a small fog machine behind the pumpkin's mouth to create the illusion of smoky breath. Some people synchronize pumpkin lighting with music for Halloween parties. Others carve QR codes that link viewers to funny videos or spooky audio clips. Let's also discuss no-carve pumpkin ideas, because not everyone enjoys using knives. Painting pumpkins is safer for young children and allows endless creativity. You can create galaxy pumpkins using dark paint and splattered stars. You can design superhero pumpkins using masks and logos. Glitter pumpkins are especially popular for glamorous Halloween decorations. Stickers, rhinestones, fabric, ribbons, and markers can transform pumpkins into art without carving anything at all. If you still want the glowing effect without deep carving, drilling holes into patterns is another excellent method. Tiny holes arranged in spirals, stars, or shapes create stunning light displays at night. Some artists combine drilling and carving together for extra texture and dimension. Now here are some practical carving tips that can save you frustration. First, use the correct tools. Professional pumpkin carving kits usually include serrated saws, detail cutters, and scraping tools. Kitchen knives can work, but specialized tools provide more control. Second, clean the inside thoroughly. Removing excess pulp and seeds helps prevent rotting and improves visibility while carving. Third, thin the inner wall behind detailed areas. A thinner wall glows brighter and makes intricate designs more visible. One mistake beginners often make is cutting straight lines too quickly. Slow, controlled movements produce cleaner edges. Another important trick is cutting at an angle. Slightly angled cuts help pieces stay secure and prevent sections from falling inward accidentally. Preserving your pumpkin is another challenge. Freshly carved pumpkins naturally dry out over time, but there are ways to slow this process. Keep the pumpkin cool whenever possible. Spraying the inside lightly with diluted bleach water can reduce mold growth. Some people also apply petroleum jelly to cut edges to retain moisture. If your pumpkin begins shrinking, soaking it in cold water for a few hours may temporarily refresh its appearance. Pumpkin carving can also become a social activity. Hosting a carving contest with friends or family makes Halloween more exciting. Categories could include funniest pumpkin, scariest design, most creative concept, or best beginner carving. Adding music, snacks, costumes, and decorations transforms a simple carving session into a memorable event. Creative ideas create impressions. Cultural influences have expanded pumpkin carving beyond traditional Halloween themes. Some people carve autumn leaves, harvest scenes, Dia de los Muertos designs, or fantasy-inspired artwork. Others create motivational pumpkins with positive messages or inspirational quotes. Pumpkin art has become a form of seasonal self-expression. For parents watching this video, safety is extremely important. Young children should never use sharp carving tools unsupervised. Instead, let them draw designs, scoop pumpkin seeds, or decorate with paint and stickers. Adults should handle detailed carving and cutting tasks carefully on stable surfaces with proper lighting. And don't throw away the pumpkin seeds after carving. Clean them, season them with spices, and roast them for a delicious snack. Many people enjoy flavors like garlic, cinnamon sugar, chili powder, or sea salt. It is a fun way to reduce waste and enjoy another part of the pumpkin. Finally, remember that the best pumpkin carving suggestion is the one that reflects your personality and imagination. Some people love terrifying horror faces. Others prefer cute animals, elegant artwork, or funny characters. There is no single correct style. The beauty of pumpkin carving comes from creativity, experimentation, and enjoying the process. So whether you are carving your very first pumpkin or planning an advanced Halloween masterpiece, hopefully these pumpkin carving suggestions inspired you with new ideas for the season. If you enjoyed this video, share your favorite pumpkin design idea in the comments and tell us which style you want to try this year. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more creative seasonal content. Happy carving, stay safe, and may your Halloween glow brighter than ever before.